Hey guys, we're Ali and Gary with Roll With Us DMs, professional game masters with over 17 years of experience, that also love to go on some side quests with our friends, which you can see here on our channel.
Thank you for checking out our videos. If you haven't already, you should quest down to the subscription button and strike the notification bell so you never miss our content.
Our links are in the description below.
Consider becoming a channel member to access epic perks, including playing in one of our games. Now, on with the video!
Today we're playing Aliens RPG by Free League, the starter set module called Chariot of the Gods. I'll be hosting as Mother, the computer system aboard most of the ships in the Alien universe. Aliens RPG is a D6 system, where you build a pool of dice based off of your attributes, and any modifications from other factors, such as previous good rolls or stunts as they're called here, aiming a weapon, or being commanded to do a thing. As you gain stress, you add more dice to your pool, but you also add the risk of panicking. All 6s are successes, but only 1s on the stress dice are able to make you panic. Panicking involves anything from keeping it together to completely catatonic. You'll see the panic dice as yellow when the players roll their dice. This game follows closely to the movies, so all triggers are on the table. Death, mutilation, stress, paranoia, drugs, alcohol, and especially violence are all expected to happen in this game. So come with us on this journey through the stars as some of my friends go on a standard, not at all deadly, trucking run called the Gambit, from Anchor Point Station to the newly founded colony of Sutter's World. But I'll let the captain tell you more about that later. Here's our crew.
Hi, I'm Gary, one half of Roll With Us DMs. I'm also co-owner of Top Notch Ceramic Trees. Links to our sites are in the description. Today I am playing John Wilson, the Wayland Company agent. I will be observing the captain and her crew to make sure that they stick to regulations, and I will report my findings to corporate.
It is I, the glorious Stump King, forever GM, and tonight player on this wonderful alien game, where I'll be playing Leron Cham, roughneck engineer who's there to be your pal.
I'm Kaya. New to the Aliens RPG, I'll be taking up the role of Kayla Rye, the underpaid, undervalued roughneck of the Montaro's crew.
Hello! My name is Xani. You can find me on twitch.tv/SS4Xani. For those who are interested in keeping their beards nicely soft and smelling amazing, feel free to use the promo code XANIPATOR at beardsorcery.com for 10% off your order. Today, I will be playing the role of pilot Leah Davis. She's a feisty one with a touch of sass, but when the chips are down, she's who you want flying you around.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I am playing Vanessa Miller, a wannabe independent officer and captain of the Montero. I will be leading my crew on what should be a routine run for Wayland Yutani. So let's get to work.
All right. So here we are on episode 2 of Aliens. We're still in Act 1. Our players' characters have just come upon a derelict ship called the USCSS Cronus. They don't really have any information on it, but they were able to, with an amazing piloting roll from Davis, not collide with the Cronus. They have just pulled up next to it and are connecting the umbilical cord. So as they come up on the old derelict Cronus ship, this ship is roughly 3 times the size of your ship. You have to turn on your outside lights to see it. The ship is dark, not one light on either outside or, from what you can tell, inside either. Looking at your scanner, it is also cold on the Cronus, just above absolute zero, the same temperature as space.
Wow.
Hey, it's like... So, I'm assuming that we have comms. It's like,
have a spacesuit. You all have comms in the spacesuit that, so you can talk to your ship or anybody else. You have public comms and you have direct comms, and you also have a flashlight. We went over some of the items that were on the Montero. So I know Miller has a gun, Rye has a cutting torch, Lyra, you have the harpoon. Wilson, were you given anything?
I don't know. Was I given anything?
Nope.
Well, there you go.
So-
I don't want to do the work anyway.
Fair. Davis, are you staying or are you going? What was the final decision?
I think the pilot should stay, personally. At least for just
Initial
checking the ship
scouting.
out. Yeah.
I mean, he has to pull it up anyway, so he can be part of the second wave.
Okay. Is anyone staying behind with Davis, or is everyone else going?
I think at least 2 people should stay on the ship.
I am gonna stay and supervise from here, I think.
I wasn't counting Wilson when I was saying at least 2 people should stay. I'm talking to my crew. Wilson's just here to observe.
Well, Cam and I can go. We'll check it out. Make sure that everything's safe. See if there's any people alive, and let you know.
You can take the motion tracker with you. That might be helpful to see if anyone is like moving in the ship. They might have some spacesuits too.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys have the motion tracker as well.
You wanna grab it, Cam? The torch already kind of takes power.
Let's see if Davis can park this thing first.
He did actually park this last session. You guys were,
yeah.
You guys are
Milk.
on the side of it, and you guys were attaching the umbilical.
Okay, I can
Like a glove.
Okay, so I can put the harpoon to the side and grab the motion thing. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay, as you head over to the Cronus, you notice outside on the ship itself, as you are walking across, that this is a Wayland ship, not a Wayland-Yutani ship. Wayland-Yutani, they merged, what was it, 60 years ago or so? So this is old.
Would that be common knowledge then?
It would be pretty common knowledge. Wayland-Yutani was a big merger for both companies.
So either the people on there are dust, or they've been in cryo for quite a while.
Assuming cryo was possible back then.
It's like,
Could still be some salvageable goods. That's
Yeah.
It's like
That one-
Lion does the. It's like, oh wait, he's in a spacesuit, so he can't. Never mind. I was about to do kiss his rosary, but he's like, it's kind of inside the spacesuit.
Just gonna touch where it is. Okay, as you guys get across, you see that the main airlock of the Cronus is damaged. It's going to be a heavy machinery to try and open this door.
It's
Alright.
like, we got this.
How would you
Yep.
like to do it? Are you going to try to force it open? Are you going to use your cutting torch on it?
We'll see how well we can pull it open if we both try and force it together.
What you're going to do with helping is you get 1 extra die roll to whoever wants to do the check yourselves.
Okay, so I think I have the higher heavy machinery
I'll help you.
with an 8. So that'd be, so I just put it in a 1 for add. And
It was my help that made it work.
Wow.
Yep. I couldn't do it without you, buddy.
Okay. You get into the Cronus.
Turn on the flashlight.
You said our suits have a comm system and a flashlight. Do we that are still on the ship have any way of seeing what's going on
You don't.
on their end?
You only, if they open their comms, they can just open the comms.
Yep.
But it would be, you would only be able to hear them. You would not be able to see.
Like,
It entering the vessel now, Captain.
Oh. Let me know if you see anything.
I see walls. I see floor.
Like, important.
I see Rye.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
I got you.
It's damaged and seems buckled from the inside.
oh, lovely.
Inside, a ladder leads down into the main airlock junction, down to decks B and C. Covered in scuff and scratch marks on the inside, the door does not close again once opened. After breaching the buckled door, you wait as the umbilical pressurizes as you open the inner airlock door.
Do.
If it was buckled inward, that implies that the pressure inside the ship was reduced beyond what was outside?
The inner airlock door seemed buckled from the inside. So it was from the inside towards the outside.
Depressurization. That kills a crew like no other.
Yep.
These scratches, does it look like scratches from, like, an axe or whatnots?
It could be. It also... maybe something like metal was kind of dragged and scraped along.
Okay. Might be pirates. In that case, there might not actually be anything worth getting.
Don't be too negative, right? You might find something. We know ship better than some pirates.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if anything, just, you know, tearing into some of these walls might get you some sort of material. Wiring and so on.
I don't think we have enough time for that. Just see if there's anything that we could put on our ship or any... I don't know.
Yeah, we get it.
Crew left.
Check to see if anybody's still in the
Cryo.
alive state, and see what they might have been transporting, or their reason for even, you know, being out here.
Question, do I have to state that is the motion sensor just on, or?
It's not. You actually have to state when you want to use it.
Okay, I'm just gonna fiddle it on as we're walking in.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a power supply roll. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your power supply, which should have a 5 in it. If you get a 1, doesn't matter how many ones you get, just if you get a 1, your power supply goes down by 1.
So I have to actually put a 5 in power first.
Yes, yep,
And then click power?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy.
So your power supply goes down by 1. It is a 4. And
Why is it all stress die?
it's just how it rolls.
Okay, I was concerned there for a second.
No, you're fine. You don't see any movement.
Okay, it's like
Just keep an eye on it.
boom.
Can we come across computers, see if there's any way of, like, turning anything on? Or if it's pretty much dead in the water? Sort of deal.
Yeah. You can go ahead and give me a Comtech roll.
And I wish to help.
Alright.
So you're gonna add a 1. Got your back, buddy.
Alright.
Together we are one functioning human.
Woo!
This seems very familiar. You kind of look over the computer system, and it seems like very similar to design to what you guys are currently using. It's antiquated, but it's simple. But nothing comes up when you try to turn the computers on. So currently the interior is lit only by weak emergency lights. So the ship counts as dark, but you guys have flashlights, so you're fine. And as you guys are kind of going through, your suits are sending data back to the Montero. Captain, you see that the Cronus air is pretty stale. It has a high concentration of carbon dioxide. But it is technically breathable.
Do they have atmosphere scrubbers?
You would assume that they would. You currently don't have a layout of the ship as they're kind of moving in. But Rye and Lyron, you guys notice that the artificial gravity is still working.
Gravity on, and same with the emergency lights. There's got to be an emergency power generator somewhere. We might be able to pull a little more power output from it and get lights again. Get computers working.
We could always jump it. It's like we got a working ship here.
This thing is huge in comparison. On the chance it takes a lot more power than our ship can provide, I'd rather not also get stranded out here.
That's valid.
But if we can get more energy going through it, we can check their computers, see what they were doing, or maybe we'll just find something on the way to the energy.
Okay. Where are we on this map?
You guys are currently here on Junction A1. So you're on Deck A. So you guys can choose to go north or south or down into the next deck.
Let's see. Where would we find a power source?
So you guys can always head to the back of the ship. You guys would know that typically in a ship you would go to a lower deck and to the back of the ship to try to find the engine room. Again, you don't. I know you can see the ship, but technically you don't have the plans.
Alright. Well, if it's usually down into the back, and we seem to be near the front, shouldn't be too hard to find our directions.
Can we get this loot? See if there's enough to get this area working?
Where do you guys want to head?
Well, we need power before we can really get anything working.
So down and back.
Are you guys heading back first, or are you guys heading down first?
Down.
Down.
Okay.
Gonna make sure Captain knows. We're gonna try and get the power going. There seems to be some residual power, like a low amount. Once we get that going, you guys should be able to see the ship a lot better from where you're at, and we'll be able to access their computer systems, hopefully, find out what they were shipping, why, whatever, those types of things. Good work.
Good to know.
Probably want to get the air scrubbers after this. Get the air flowing.
Alright. So. You want to head forward first, or should I? Or should we do this the usual way?
Oh, I can't resist. It's like
rock, paper, scissors?
Live right now, always fix a rock. Man, Ryan knows this. Oh, you beat me again!
Alright.
I don't know how you always guess what I'm gonna pick.
Women's intuition.
Magic.
Gonna step out the left door here. Take a look around.
Okay. Right as you kind of come out of that junction, you start to see little specks floating throughout the air.
Like sunbeam specks, or
like eye floaties?
Like eye floaties, yeah.
Oh, I think I need to get my eyes checked when we go hit port. I'm seeing all my eye floaties really heavy right now.
They're little black specks that kind of go in front of your vision.
oh, like if you had cataracts.
Sort of, yeah. Okay.
We have a way of decontaminating our suits when we get back to the main ship.
You don't. You are not a science vessel.
Oh well.
That's what science. We have soap for that.
Okay, as you guys leave this junction and you head towards the back of the ship, I'm just going to put this right here. Oh, I don't think you can see that.
Where are they? Oh, they're over here.
Yeah, token layer. Okay. I'm going to put it right there. As you guys kind of come through that door.
Oh, I forgot how big this map was.
Same.
Forgot that there was a second half.
Yeah. Y'all disappeared, and I was like, where am I supposed to be showing my viewers what I'm seeing?
I didn't even realize my character moved. I completely forgot about this other.
You guys can both take a level of stress. As you come through that door, you see a slumped over, headless body of a man in a spacesuit. There is a splatter of blood and brain matter on the wall behind him, and a Model 37A2 shotgun lies next to him.
Picking that up.
Oof, careful. It's like, it looks like the pirates got. Captain, looks like we found the first victims of the pirates. The man couldn't get ahead in life, that's for sure.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
No, I'm dead serious. So is this person.
Are you guys doing any examination of this body, or are you just taking the gun and moving on?
I'm gonna take a closer look.
I think it's like he just says a silent prayer and then like just keep moving on.
Okay. All right. Rai, as you look over this body, you see that something isn't quite right about him. His arms seem a little too long and have stretched his compression suit until it's torn at the forearms. Go ahead and take an extra level of stress for seeing this.
Okay.
You think whatever happened, he had enough wits about him to take his own life. You also find extra shotgun shells, enough for 1 reload.
Oof.
So remember, with guns in Alien RPG, you can shoot until you panic. As soon as you panic, you empty your magazine. There are certain things like bolt guns that are single shot. And you have to take a slow action to reload them if you want to reload. All other guns, you have unlimited ammo in your magazine until you panic.
Got it.
What's the contact for?
And that was to try and fix the computer previously.
Oh, that's just delayed.
Alright.
No, it's been there.
Oh wait. Oh, it was the message that got I blurped.
Oh.
So what's this? What's this radar thing that's semi on my token?
That's where the body is.
Oh, okay.
Poor fucker probably took his own life.
That's harsh, man. That's harsh.
Well, starvation, tortured by pirates, or quick death by your own hand. What would you choose?
I am too sober for this type of talk, man. Let's see. Ask me after a few more drinks.
Is there anything else on this body, like an identifier or something like that? Or like personal items?
You don't see a name or any personal items on this body.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. As you continue to move south, you see a stairwell in the center of the ship, and then you see vents that you guys being roughnecks, you think that you notice that this would be the air scrubber shaft.
We gotta keep. It's like, well, we think we're maybe halfway there. Like
Halfway to somewhere.
Yeah. So, you ever heard of the theory where you get, like, technically if you keep trying to get like halfway, and then you end up like infinite, like halves and stuff, man?
You know, that's talk that I'm too sober to understand.
It's like, as I walk, I did a little like hand knock on the corporate suit. Probably some goodies in there.
Just pause for a moment. Check if I can get the door open.
To the air scrubber's shaft?
Nope. Corporate suite.
Oh.
We can get that after, man.
As you look at this door, there is a title on this door for it says Clayton Wayland Representative, Corporate Suite. It is locked.
Maybe once we get the power back.
That's what I'm saying. We can use a little torch. You see it?
Okay. You guys. Oh yeah, you guys discovered a body. I should have had you guys make 2 air checks at this point. Give me an air check.
Oh. And so air should be at 5 to get in with the.
Yep.
Okay.
Thought I clicked the button. Maybe not.
Do you have 5 in your air supply?
Oh, there we go. I have 4 in my air supply.
Yeah, Rye, you are starting to breathe a little heavy. Okay. Alright, as you continue down through the crew quarters, as you guys just kind of, glance around real quick, some of these doors are closed, some of these doors are open, and the contents inside seem ransacked.
Definite facts.
How long ago?
Can't really tell.
He like makes note of another special looking door.
Does space get dusty?
Space does not get dusty. Space does get frozen, on the other hand. Yeah, right now you guys are just above absolute zero. So space suits are handy. Okay, yeah, you guys can continue heading south. Okay. Yep, you see signs that say Med Lab and Science Lab.
Other places to check out on our way back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yep, another Science Lab. And you have a junction. This junction can go either up or down.
It doesn't connect. Doesn't connect to here, or
It does not connect to the reactor core. No.
oh, this is just like a bottom. Oh, the entry's to the top, isn't it?
Down below.
Yeah. Whoop. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Down again?
Yep. Fireman style. Whee!
Yeah.
Like a normal human style.
Alright, I'm going to drag you guys down to junction C2. Lower left-hand map.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yep, it's a big...
That was a long ass walk. But we made it.
You guys come out to the control room.
Question is this heavy machinery contact?
Well, the only lighting here comes from an open access port on the reactor relay. It glows a dull pale blue, casting long and deep shadows. Something tore up the furniture and loose equipment to build a bizarre nest here. In the pile of debris near the reactor lies a crumpled up spacesuit. Its filthy helmet is mostly fogged, and the tattered suit looks like it was set on fire at one point.
Jesus, man. Okay. Like, don't want to even touch it with my bare hands. Pull my suited hands. Just using my harpoon gun to, like, poke at it.
We're gonna be turning things back on. We might want to be getting this out of the reactor area.
Just give me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay.
It's like, if nothing happens when I poke at it, I'm trying to, like, stab it with the harpoon and, like, drag it. I was like, ew, ew, ew.
Okay, you stab at this thing, and it slashes at you.
The suit? The person with the... Oh, no.
The suit.
Do I roll anything for stabbing it first, or what?
Well, the end of a harpoon gun is kind of blunt. Are you, like, attempting to...
Wait, why would it be blunt? It would have a harpoon in it, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, I guess it was a grappling gun. That's why I was thinking it was, well...
A harpoon grappling gun.
Yeah, harpoon grappling gun. That is true.
I was trying to stab it to drag it to begin with, so...
Oh, okay. Alright.
So, I see looks like a 1 or a 7. What do I click on?
Just
like
go ahead. All you have to do is click on it, and it should roll your engaged, or roll a ranged attack. It should automatically do it for you, if I set it up correctly.
Though it was like a melee. I was using it as a melee, but...
Right. So we are all going to... Rolling initiative in Alien is based on... They give out cards, and there's 10 cards, and depending on the speed of the creature is how many cards you get. So for humans in Alien RPG, everyone gets 1 initiative. But there are some aliens that get 2 initiative cards. Or 3. Depending on the initiative. So I'm going to roll initiative to everyone. Also, for people on the other ship, I don't know if you are hanging out in your spacesuits ready to board, or if you are not in your spacesuits and just kind of hanging out, listening to what's happening on the other side. But I will also deal you guys initiatives if you guys want to do things.
Okay. I'd be in my spacesuit.
What was that name of that weapon again that I picked up?
It's a shotgun.
Shotgun.
I don't know what the stats on that weapon are.
+2 to hit, 3 damage.
So first box 2, second box 3?
Yep. Range is short. And for comment, the armor is doubled. So with Aliens RPG in Roll20, you need to hit Control U to put each person into the turn order before you deal cards. Otherwise it has nothing to put the initiative to.
And so to take a card, do we just click on it, or?
Nope, you don't have to do anything at all.
Kitty!
Emotional support cat.
Deal 1 card, all players.
Holy Hera.
Wait. I was just saying, like, where am I?
1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Do I have... Yep, okay.
Okay, I wasn't going to argue it before, because it was whatever. Like, I was like, but now seeing the initiatives, like, since I used the harpoon as a melee weapon, wouldn't it be a close combat instead of a ranged combat roll?
Sure, go ahead and roll close combat.
Okay, thank you. That's like... Hey, I'll take it both ways.
Okay. Go ahead and make your panic roll. Okay, alright.
Nice.
Put it together.
It's base damage 1, so what's that, 2 damage, or does that just mean 1 damage?
It is base damage of 1. So, yep, it is 1 damage.
Okay.
Alright,
It came alive when I stabbed it.
okay, and... So I used my armor, I was not able to protect it from any of that, so I did take 1 point of damage.
Questions like, since I rolled a panic, does that mean I can't, when you panic, you can't push it?
Right.
Okay. Okay, now it's time for me to die.
Maybe. Let's find out.
This is what you hear over the comms.
I'm gonna look at Miller and be like, "Oh crap."
What is going on?
Oh wait, do I have to roll for air since I panicked?
Oh, you do have to roll for air. Good job.
Hey, I'm playing the role, making things are as they're supposed to be. Okay. Do I lose 2 air, or do I just wait? No, that's one.
Just one. Yep. But you do both gain a stress for seeing this alien jump up and
Fly at you.
attempt to grab you. The neomorph jumps at them, grabbing it and dragging it away. Roll for the attack using 8 base dice. Damage 1. If it hits, the neomorph immediately drags the victim into the next zone. Medium range before releasing it. The victim falls prone, drops any handheld items, and must make an immediate panic roll. So it's going to drag you into the reactor room.
So the suits have armor technically, right?
They do. Yes. Yep. You are absolutely correct. You can go ahead and roll for.
It was an armor of 2, if I recall correctly. Okay. Woo!
Nice.
The suit protects me.
You are not grabbed, and you do not.
Oh, I thought I just didn't take damage. I'm like, oh, sweet. The suit protected me.
Go. All right. But it moves into the reactor room.
Oh, God, it's hideous!
Oh, I just had an interesting thought. What's to keep it from trying to get into the umbilical and onto our ship?
Well, the distance.
Finding it.
I mean, the odds of you guys even finding us is...
Never said we could. I'm just saying, hypothetically.
You can always disengage the umbilical. That is an option.
I mean, right now you just hear me screaming.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. Wilson, you are up.
Yep. Can you check your text message? Okay. Where's the umbilical in comparison to the bridge?
Man, see, it's deck A is where you come in at.
Yeah, let's see.
And the bridge is deck Bravo? B? Main deck, yep.
Tankage, hyperspace. I'm gonna say that it's to the left of the galley, by that ladder going up and down.
So I would have to go past the umbilical to get to the bridge.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'll head in the through the umbilical and onto the other ship.
Okay. All right. So that's as far as you can get. You can move 2 zones. So we'll say you go onto the ship. So you are there. Okay. This guy is going to move, and as he's moving, 1 for Rye, 2 for Cam. Cam.
It's coming back for us!
He's gonna try for a throat bite.
Oh no.
Go ahead and...
Oh yeah, the armor.
Do I have any way of intercepting this or
Oh wait.
reacting to it?
holding anything, so he can't attempt to... He can't attempt to walk.
I thought I did because I wasn't dragged. Or was I?
Yes, you still have armor, but you can't attempt to actually like do a block as a slow action or as a fast action. You actually have to just use your armor.
I thought like I only dropped my item if I got hit before.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yes, you still have. Yep, you still have it. So you can use the motion tracker to attempt to block.
Well, I have the harpoon gun out because I was not the motion tracker. But do I roll the armor first or do I try the block first?
Go ahead and try to block first.
Okay. That's close combat?
That's close combat, yep.
Okay. But it's just like, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to push it.
Okay.
Nice.
You were able to block it as the neomorph runs out of the room.
Fucking did you see that?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, maybe. The thing tried to eat my face.
Yep, for all I know, these weird things in the air are causing some sort of hallucinogenic effect, and we saw nothing that was actually there.
I definitely felt it. It's like Captain, we have a hostile on board their ship. It's ugly. It's fast, and I think it tried to eat me. Captain.
Eat you? What are you talking about? What is it?
And I don't know. It's some chupacabra, motherfucker.
Do you mean it wasn't human?
It was human. It looks like fucking Gollum. If Gollum was a cancer patient and had claws.
Oh, there's a lot to unravel with that.
It's like a love child. It's a love child. Oh, the chupacabra and a bald Bigfoot.
Okay. So there is something aboard this ship. Maybe? Or maybe they're just hallucinating.
What are your orders? That's like, regardless of what she tells me, I guess since I can't really have a slow action. It went out the door, right? I've kind of missed it where it went.
Yep, it went out the door.
I am like, can I use my slow action to like have my harpoon poised? It's like for anything. Okay, yeah. And then that'd be my turn.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to go through this whole turn order. And then I think this is where we're going to end it for the evening. Alright, so Cam, you're using your slow action to get ready to shoot your harpoon gun.
Well, stab with it. It's like this thing's. I'm better using it as a stabbing implement than I am as a gun.
Okay. Miller.
So, Cam thinks he saw a chupacabra-like thing. Right? What did you see down there?
I don't know if I saw what I saw.
What do you mean you don't know if you saw what you saw?
There's been these weird
don't
floating things around, and like, it was ridiculous.
I'm certain my suit would probably be a little roughed up, right?
It's probably a little roughed up, yeah.
It's like I present the roughed up portions to Rye. Buddy, do you think a hallucinogenic can do this?
I don't know. That thing didn't seem like it was a real thing. Like,
It was an animal, at least.
it was running on 2 legs. It was wearing a suit.
Okay. Well, whatever was or wasn't there, I think we do need to try and see if we can get some power to this to figure out if there's something in the air. What may have caused the ship to stop, if it was attacked by pirates or not.
Let me get my breath.
Space pirates.
Goddamn space trooper coppers.
How close are you to being able to turn the ship's power back on?
About 3 feet.
Okay, so you should continue to do that.
Do as a command.
Yeah.
Give us bonuses.
Yeah, I'll command you to turn the ship on.
Before I read what they see now that they're no longer being attacked, Davis. Is there anything that you would like to do?
I'm gonna look at Wilson and I'm gonna say, "What are you making of this?"
You turn around to talk to him, and you don't see him in the bridge.
He fucking Batmaned you.
I know. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Wait, he already left."
Yeah, but you did it perfect. It did it well. So now Wilson did the Batman to you.
All right. In which case, I'll look at Miller and be like, "Okay, what do you think we should make of this? Should we go help them? Or can we at this point?" Miller?
I don't know what to make of the situation yet. I think we need to wait. It could just be something in the air. It could be an actual animal. There is breathable air left on the ship. It's just not very good quality, but it's there.
Let's just hope we don't lose 2 of our men while we're waiting around to assess the situation.
Well, they're like right next to turning the ship back on. Hopefully they can get some information from the computer. If it looks like it's something wrong with like the air quality or some kind of radiation, they can get off right away, and we'll have to call it a loss. So if Wayland Utani wants anything from the ship, they can send some specialists with some anti-radiation gear or whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, the captain still needs to make a command roll.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So when you guys go to on your next heavy machinery roll to fix this, you'll get 2 extra dice.
Helping each other out.
All right. Rye, before you start fixing things, is there anything that you would like to say / do?
Say into my comms. Yeah. I know how to fix it. You don't need to tell me. Rolls her eyes and looks over to the machinery.
Okay,
Yeah,
look towards the machinery. There's some yellow-white resin covering most of the reaction chamber. You know that it needs to be removed in order to bring the engines online. While cleaning the control room restores the reactor relay, I don't need a roll for that. You guys see that you'll have to do a spacewalk to reconnect the relay to the 4 fission engines themselves outside of the ship.
Lovely.
And as we end today's session, both Rai and Lyron can take 1 point of radiation.
Radiation?
Radiation. So, for
That's what I'd say.
session 2, how is everyone feeling?
That I got. Won the scuffle at least.
Right.
It's like I didn't get. I may not have gotten any flicks in, but I made sure that he didn't get any of me.
Right?
Also, isn't Rye supposed to like make a machinery check or no?
Not yet. We're going.
Okay.
You guys don't need to, as you're cleaning up the residue, you don't need any heavy machinery rolls. But when you do your spacewalk, that's when you're going to be needing the heavy machinery rolls. So we will save those for the next episode.
Does the radiation have any like physical effect on them that they could notice? Or no? It just builds up.
Get it? Oh, but it matters how fast you get the rad.
So you got that for just being in there for about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty
Wow.
Weak radiation is 1 rad per shift. Strong radiation is 1 rad per turn. So this was strong radiation. Effects. Every time you gain a radiation point, you must roll a number of dice equal to your total current number of accumulated rads. For every 6 on the roll, you take 1 point of damage.
Should we roll those now then?
Yeah, you can roll those now. We can end with rolling those. If you're broken by radiation damage, you must make a death roll each time you get another rad until you are removed from the radiation hotspot.
Oi.
Cool. 1 point of damage for each of you.
Both of them.
Oof.
Okay. So recovery, after you leave the irradiated area, you heal 1 rad per shift. A shift is 6 to 8 hours, or I'm sorry, 8 to 10 hours. There is a risk that the radiation will permanently stay in your body. Every time you're about to heal a rad, roll a stress die. If it shows a 1, or a facehugger, the rad is not healed, but instead becomes permanent. Mark this by filling in the rad box fully on your character sheet. Permanent radiation can never be healed.
Oof.
Snap.
So how do we fill in fully versus just filling in on
We
these
just don't.
sheets?
We just don't remove it.
Yeah, but you gotta remember not to.
Yeah, I'm honestly not quite sure for Roll20, but we will look into that. So,
I mean, we could always just type it into critical injury section.
that's true. Yep. So Wilson, what are you thinking about the crew having some issues on this mission?
It sounds like they are screwing things up, possibly getting high.
What?
I am going to investigate so that I have proper notes to send back to Wayland Yutani. Make sure that they thoroughly investigate the ship as protocol demands.
All right. Miller, what do you think about these two seeing weird things, possibly hallucinations? Wow, can't talk anymore. On the other ship.
I think. Do we Do we know that they found a dead body? No, we know they found a dead body. Well, this explains a dead body. A little bit, one way or another. There can be
Nice.
some conclusions made. Feel a little bit like we should just leave and they can send someone who's more prepared to handle whatever's funky about the air here.
Okay. All right. Did you guys tell your captain that this was possibly a science ship with like the science labs and the med labs and all of that? Or
Nope. At least I didn't. Because we didn't even talk about it to each other. We just
No.
had said things like, we'll be back for those, that could be useful. You know, no description.
Plotting our loot gains on the way back. And also,
Yeah.
gotta mention that Rise gaslighting freaking Lyron. It's just a hallucination. But how do you do that to your best buddy?
I think it's more she doesn't want to believe what she saw was actually real.
Of course.
It's more a lie. It's more a lie to herself that she's saying out loud.
I do like that we've gotten more damage from the damn radiation than we did from the alien.
It happens.
The ship's a lost cause.
Yep.
all right. Well, thank you all for playing, and thank everyone for watching us. So we will, us personally will pick up again next week, and you guys will watch us next week too. Have a wonderful day.
Have a blessed day, y'all.
Give a conference!
Oh, I wish I hadn't cut already. Dang it, that would have been hilarious.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content that you just saw, consider joining one of our games at startplaying.gaming/rollwithusdms.